staying at the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, and I just happened to be here the exact day of the bombing where the Tesla truck pulled up 2 days ago, and there was fireworks in the form of mortars and gasoline in the back. And I was only 40 feet to 50 feet away, attempting to pick up my car as the Tesla Cybertruck pulls up. When that truck pulled up, it began to spark. I noticed something was off, so I ran. I ran right across the street. And as soon as I did, boom, it blew up. And you could feel the reverberation hitting you in the chest. You feel the sound waves come off the Tesla truck. Oh, come on guys. So as those reverberations came off that truck, I had the epiphany. This was just like the burning bush in Exodus, where God came to Moses and he said, I will eradicate sin, and to lead the Israelites to safety. And so he was hesitant. God told him, take off your shoes. This is holy ground. And so he did. He believed in how he was divinely guided. And he led the Israelites to safety. And you know about the parting of the Red Seas and the whole story from there. But the burning bush was my epiphany. And if you understand the Tesla truck was on fire and you look at what's going on, see, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so-called conspiracy realist, whatever you want to call it. But the deal is that there are elite oligarchs that control narratives. And whether you want to believe it or not, a lot of people think that Elon is for free speech, but he developed or bought Twitter to form X for free speech in the order to collect data and information, because there's money in it. You look at H-1B visas. I'm pro-American, but yet he wants to keep the visas there so he can bring in the engineers. And by bringing in the engineers from other countries, he makes more money because it's cheaper labor. He's claiming through altruity that he's doing a good thing, because there's no qualified engineers or workers in the United States, where other countries have higher quality workers. Is that true? The United States has a bunch of dumbasses? I don't think so. There's some very intelligent people here. A lot of people are unconscious, but there's still some very bright, intelligent people in the United States. All over the world there is. He just wants cheap labor. So, disguised as altruity is the greed that's within him. And I don't blame him. He's a businessman, right? I don't fault him for it. But the deal is to be transparent. And that was my moment to realize that that was my burning bush. To not focus on what the outside world is showing me. That the true power lies within me. And my job is to help people realize the subconscious patterns that are creating the pains, fears, and challenges in their life. Change their energetic frequency, create a better life for themselves, awakening the entire planet. Because as one man lights a torch, he invites others to do the same. And a courageous man wants to change the world, but a wise man starts with himself. So as I go on the journey to consciousness, you get to come along, and I get to help you. My patients see me because they have internalized, denied, and disconnected emotions. They come to me with health conditions, with money struggles, relationship problems, and we change the energetic frequency that's in their mind. And once we change the way that they view the world in a new frequency, it transforms the matter around them. It's the photoelectric effect. It's light water magnetism. The photoelectric effect is releasing electrons that change the matter around you. All that matter is E equals MC squared. That's what it is. It's light codes that are forming the matter around you, and it's magnetism, which your thoughts are magnetism, changing the plasma in the world around you, because the world is 99% plasma. Now, you don't have to listen to me, nor do I care, because the right people come along. But here's the deal. You have lots of people to choose from. You can listen to Grant Cardone. Ah, man, make some money, man. Yeah, look at my watch. Look at my Rolex. 10X, bro. Look at my cars, my yacht. Own real estate, bro. And you can invest with him too and make 3 to 5% off of him investing your money that he's borrowing from other people and borrowing from banks. That has a great potential when you borrow money to fold and fall apart when the economy crumbles, because we know we're in a fiat system that eventually fail. So the only true way to make money is to invest in yourself, to change your energetic frequency, to change the way you view the world, and create the power within you that God gave you through light. Remember what light is? Light is protonic energy made from the zinc spark of creation, made from God, telling your DNA how to function. It's a semiconductor telling your cells to vibrate a frequency that tracks all your experiences. Your mind is the magnetism that changes that vibrational frequency. It's all connected. Or you could also listen to guys like Jocko, or what's his name? Get Hard. Always running around, and he's out of his mind. Force, right? These other social media influencers, they're teaching you to work through lower dimensional energy. It's about force. David Goggins, right? David Goggins. Get hard, bro. Let's run. Let's disconnect from society and ourselves and just force it. Let's make it happen, bro. Yeah, get hard. Keep running. It's ridiculous. The power's in you. You will go on to do greater works than I, as Jesus just said. You are no different than him. He is a light being manifest in a physical matter. He's an ascended master. And you are, when you decide to embrace the 30 million trilovolts of electricity that are coursing through your veins. But you deny it. And you get doubtful. You lose the knowing of the power that's within you. You believe, but you're not sure. Because belief is not strong enough. You have to fucking know it. And that's it. That's the power of God that's within you that transforms the electromagnetism of your thoughts to change the cell's vibration to create the new experience, transforming matter in real time through the photoelectric effects. The sunlight and the ground both donate electrons, moving them through your mitochondria. Your mitochondria is a bacteria that evolved over time through light to be able to utilize oxygen in an environment that one day, or 4.5 billion years ago, was primarily hydrogen. And those excess electrons move through your body and transform the matter through the cellular vibration, which your thoughts, pure through your heart in a space of love, create the change. So, sometimes you need the encouragement. You can find the consciousness and the courage within you. Or you have to have your hand held a little bit, and as you take those little baby steps, you find it, right? Consciousness comes from anywhere. Sometimes it comes from another person. Sometimes it comes from reading a book. Sometimes it comes from experience, like a Tesla truck blowing up in front of you. I could have died that day, but it wasn't my time. It was a message for me. See, the universe is conspiring for you. It's always showing you a message. It's teaching you. Life is always teaching you, right? I'm not worried about dying. When I die, I die. It's my time. I've ascended. I've arrived. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm just on a mission to raise the consciousness of the planet. That's it. And I get to enjoy life while I'm here. I get to experience all the different emotions of love and hate and sadness and happiness and all the different great varieties and experiences that are here. My choice is I love being outside in nature. Light, water, magnetism. Light gets in my eyes. It activates MSH, which is an antibacterial effect because it creates sulfation. Hydrogen sulfide has to convert to sodium sulfate. If you can't do that, you can't make strong protein bonds. You can't make hormones. You can't make neurotransmitters, right? Cholesterol has to be sulfated. Aromatic amino acids have to be sulfated to make your neurotransmitters. Everything is dysregulated without the photoelectric effect of light. And your mind in the right frequency amplifies it, moving the electrons, forming more CO2, stopping gene expression, It's all linked. But working through force and ego might get you to the path, but eventually it's going to crash and burn in the form of your health, because you lived in ego of having to have money, having to look a certain way to get the approval of society, when all you ever do is just exist, do what you're called to do by God. You too get to experience the burning bush. Realize that there's a message of divine inspiration. That's what I'm giving to you by showing you the path, so you can be at peace and transform matter in front of you. Just being in the I am state, not caring about outcomes, realizing every experience is happening for you to guide you on your path. I love nature. My favorite pastime is to go hunting, just disappear, sit in the wilderness in the quiet and the peace. When you go in nature, the infrared light is amplified. The photoelectric effect is amplified. 3,000 times more infrared light. So when you want to have the best productive studying and thought and recognition of information, you do it in nature. See, in order to make your ATP and have energy, you need glucose and you need oxygen. So the best thing to do recall is to have sugar and a cup of coffee and sit in silence outside in the trees. They're giving the infrared light. And I promise you, you do that, you will gain energy because you're gaining electrons. And that's what life is. Until one day you are the Ascended Master and you're called back home. So I know it's not popular to push spirituality, but that's the path. Not watches, not cars, not the fit body. I know that's what people want. That's their ego talking to get the approval of society from all the brainwashing. Someone else told you that looks a certain way. You go to buy a watch, and they make you have to buy several different watches to get to the main one. They're building value, is what they're doing. They're building value and scarcity to make money. And the ego says, I need that to show off to my friends, to show how much more successful I am than them. When your path is your path, who cares if you have more? Remember what the Bible said? Do not covet your neighbor. You don't need to care about what other people have and how other people are living. Just like I don't need to care about what the elites are doing. God promised to eliminate sin. And I'm on my path to do that. So what I would do if I were you is, if you're lost, you need to email me at protouchrehab.com. Go to my website, find me on socials, start following me, listen to the information, take it in, and then get the coaching you need to change the vibrational frequency in your subconscious mind. Because that's where matter changes. You go from a 10 of anger and doubt and frustration to a 0 in a matter of an hour. And then you keep moving down the path, changing. You sharpen the spear every little bit. You listen to what the universe is telling you. You pay attention to the burning bush, and you just take action. You don't ask questions. You just do as your heart guides you, feeling the flow of life, moving like the water element. Because the water element is like Bruce Lee. It transforms matter, or it transforms states, right? Water transforms states. It's a solid, it's a liquid, it's a gas, it's a plasma. And your body and the universe is 99% plasma. Your body is 85 to 90% water that light changes. The light codes are the information, and the mind transforms the cell's potentiation in that water. Those thoughts, consciously and subconsciously, are changing that water's vibration, transmitting light to the cells, making exclusion zone water that holds the energy, controls your immune system, pumps your blood, delivers nutrients, contracts your muscles, every action. So that's why disease in the mind becomes disease in the body. Make sure that you follow me and understand the messages of the universe and how they're love, even the pain, fears, and challenges. You will overcome it. Have faith. Don't quit. You might want to falter. Never. Keep God in your heart and listen to it.